I know Chigs is in here recording or some shit.
No shit smooth in here, right? So whatever you
Oh, so
say,
you know Che gonna have everything up there.
whatever you say, Chig's gonna be on YouTube with it, man. I like you.
Come on.
Certain people, and they take every opinion, every comment to heart. They take it to heart, and it's you know, it could be the backlash on you could be heavier than you are anticipating, because you think you just having a simple hip hop conversation. You think you having a simple you know, where you're elaborating about why you're better than Pac in your mind, and that shit goes across the world. That one conversation. So that's just my suggestion. You a grown ass man. You could say what the fuck you want wherever you want.
Okay. Well, I thank you for that perspective. What's up, Los?
What's up, baby? I like perspectives. What's up, Royce? What's up, Afion?
Los, what up, my
What's
guy?
up? What's up with my brothers?
I pulled you in here because I seen you in the comment section.
Yeah, man.
I consider you somebody who can exist in many categories lyrically, and I think that's your gift. But I think your ability to be technical whenever you feel like it makes you better than technical rappers, because you can turn it on and off. Most technical rappers, they just only had that gear. And if you only had that gear, you can't not compare somebody like that to somebody that's dynamic as Tupac, bro.
Man, that's a fact. I actually learned from having my son that very lesson right there. You know, when I was thinking about teaching him how to talk and all those things, you know, before you have to teach somebody to talk, you have to learn how to communicate with them. So my communication with my son, for him to understand me, I had to be I couldn't be like highly articulate, you know, but I had to say things in fragments and break it down and speak to him. And that taught me, like, you know, if I can communicate with a kid that's not even 1 year old and they begin to learn to talk from what we're building, then that makes me more of a genius than me saying a bunch of shit that child can't understand. And I related that to music. I thought about my approach to lyricism and just trying to set that bar for so many years, and how maybe I'm missing having the conversation because I'm reaching for a conversation that no one can understand. So having my son show me in a self-reflective manner that having the conversation is more important than being extremely lyrical.
About like on,
and one of the reasons why they get so much reverence is just
people, and they take every opinion.
I feel like I already told you how I feel about him, like just as an overall rapper. But I also think that he rapped a lot. I feel like he put out so much. He rapped so much, which is evident in how many albums he came out with posthumously. That I don't feel like he focused on what we're talking about, like on like lyricism like that. I think he had something he wanted to say. He said it often in the same way, you know, like he had, like, to me, like a bunch of different like deliveries of flow and style. I don't think he concerned himself with that. I think he knew what he wanted to say and he said it as direct as possible. And that was my whole argument, is that I just feel like, you know, I feel like I put more time and energy into how I want to say it, you know, and I think Pac could literally have freestyle some of his stuff.
You feel like you have a more complex skill set to put words together than Tupac,
Right?
and that's your humble opinion, right?
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, you're entitled to think that, like, legit. Don't let, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody tell you you can't think that. All I'm saying is, it just ain't popular opinion. And so you're gonna always get
Yeah.
faced with this type of rebuttal and backlash.
which is
I
fine.
like I like the absurd nature though. I like the absurd nature of saying some wild ass against the grain, having big nuts ass shit. Like it's some big nut shit to say. I'm not mad at it. I feel like that enzyme is a key ingredient to greatness. I feel like all greatness is delusional at first.
Mm-hmm.
There's a high level of audaciousness to being great. So Paige, I would say, bro, I'm not gonna tell you not, because the way this mind works, you gotta say shit that 90% of the world gonna tell you don't say, right? Like I know that that's a part of the formula, right? But what I would do is I would give a higher reverence to my specimens, meaning I'm not catapulting myself over none of this shit. Like when it comes to me, I've been giving my roses, I've been giving my flowers. Royce, the greatest. A lot of people tell me this down the third, but like when I'm looking at Royce, there's still a specific thing I can't get past in my mind, even if I think I can on my paper with my pen, because I'm nasty. But like there's something in Royce I can't, no, I can't get through that. And then there's something in M, and I can't get through that. Then there's something in Hove, and you're like, everybody has that thing. There's something in Pac I can't touch. There's something in Biggie I can't touch. But collectively, when I take pieces and nuances from all of those guys, I'm giving a higher reverence to my specimens, a way higher reverence, which is going to catapult me. And when they see me as reflective, they're saying, okay, we should say King Los is great like this. If you notice, like I feel like that's a better approach, especially where you are and from where you are to where you're trying to go. I would say keep the enzyme of the way you think, but definitely give Tupac a higher reverence, just because in the art of war, it makes you the smarter person to revere your enemy as even smarter than you.
I agree with that totally. And I think you may have come in late, but I touted at him like to the top. Royce, you can attribute, how I expressed how I feel about Pac. I told Royce earlier that I feel like Pac should be the logo. If rap had a logo, he should be the emblematic figure of a rapper. That's how much I revere him as a whole entity. So I did do that. I was only talking about in that specific point only. Not
Right.
No,
I
it
feel
makes
you on
sense.
that. I just feel like in the art of war, I would never reveal that. Like if these is my cards, I would think it, but I would never say it. I just
It's
would never say it's a card I would never play. I would keep that in my hand
a
and not show my hand.
To Los's point, it's the same thing that's been happening with Chris Brown lately. Because I've been getting asked about that question in interviews. Do you think Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson? And I think that's blasphemous to say. And even Chris said that. Chris is like, yo, that's cap. Like, there's no way you can even make the comparison. If it wasn't for this man and what he laid down before I even was a kid breathing, there would be no me. Yeah. So there is a certain amount of reverence. Again, your opinion, to what Los was saying, your opinion, nigga. Drake had a line one time, I forget what song it was, but he basically was like, am I supposed to act like I ain't trying to be better than Nas and these niggas that I revere? Am I supposed to act like I'm just play humble the whole time and just shoot for the 17th best type of shit? You know what I mean? You should always think you're great. You should always strive for that. But there is a reverence that we should have for those that laid down the pathwork, that laid the pathway for us.
Yep. And look, it's based on culture. And when it's based on culture, right, we never are greater than our ancestors. It's not possible. That's why they're your grandmother, your grandfather, your great grandfather. Your lineage, Tupac's lineage is handed down to us. We can't even speak in that realm because it's almost blasphemous to speak like that. But what you should do is you should come outside with your peers. That's what you should do. And Royce, no, I employ this shit. Come outside with your peers, get gritty, get grimy with your peers.
Yeah,
Talk about being more technical than Kendrick. Talk about being more technical than Cole. Niggas that's gonna come outside, that's active, get into that space, because leave Pac alone.
Who's some other actors that rap that you fuck with, Paige? Not to cut you off, Losi.
Afion.
Hey, look, I already put that needle in his arm because the nigga said there's no rapper that can rap better than no actor that can rap better than him. I said even Afion Crackett? Okay.
Because I know you wasn't thinking about Tupac when you said that. He brought Tupac.
Hey, Paige, I like that though. I like that you on that, and no actor that can rap better than. I like that whole thing. I like that.
Hey, talk your shit, because I say the same thing. Ain't no actor that can fuck with me on the mic. I said it for years.
So when y'all niggas gonna battle? Because I'm for all this.
But that's the thing. I would never battle Paige.
Why not?
I have enough.
Right.
I have enough energy in this rap.
Paige would so battle you. You just don't know.
Paige
in his head like, yeah, fuck that nigga. That's your thoughts.
No. I'm speaking for me. I'm gonna tell you why.
Paige like, nigga, he will have you tonight.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Paige is the fight that will never end. He's that guy.
Yeah, you're never gonna.
I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga that's going, I'm going to Steph Curry you, right? But I'm not going Dennis Rodman. I'm not going to be on the ground fighting with these niggas. I'm gonna do my specificity, and I'm out. I'm good.
How important to you are the complexities of MCing? Afion? How important? How much of a standard do you hold complex rapping to when you approaching the art? When you writing?
It's pretty high, but because I come from, I was there from the beginning of hip hop, so I understand the art of storytelling. I understand the art of feeling, the art of what we were talking about with Biggie and Pac, the art of energy and flow and melody. I understand all styles. You're talking to a nigga who is a b-boy, MC, a barber, a comedian, a dancer. I do everything. So I understand the art of styles. And even in my parodies, I mimic everyone to a T. If I'm imitating Hove, I don't need to listen to Hove 30 times before I just spit a rhyme like Hove. I already know what his style is.
You're a practitioner. You're a practitioner.
Yeah. I'm really in the 36 chambers with it.
Hey, Afion, do you feel like you're more hip hop than you are rap?
I'm definitely hip hop. Rap is just it's just a category.
Facts.
I'm definitely hip hop.
Hip hop is a culture. Yeah.
Sure. I'm culture to the core, no doubt.
Hey, you think general consensus would think you a better rapper than Afion?
Well, you like actors that
Who else rap? What other actors?
D-Ray.
Oh, I didn't know D-Ray rap.
D-Ray rap.
D-Ray do rap.
Jay Farrell raps.
Jay Farrell does rap.
Jay really got bars.
Aries Spears rap too.
Aries rap.
I know Craig Smith rap.
Omar Epps rap. Craig Smith rap.
Omar Epps does rap.
Paige, you don't want it with Shia LaBeouf, nigga.
Shia LaBeouf got bars.
Hey, Shia, that's a real thing. Like, aside from all of the antics, I met Shia almost 20 years ago in LA, and we ciphered at a party. And we went for about an hour. It was about 4 of us going back and forth in the cipher. And Shia really got bars.
You can go.
Nigga said Ice-T. Ice-T will cook you niggas.
Hey,
what?
Reverence, Los, Reverence. That Ice-T is dope.